Good afternoon. Today I wanted to answer some questions I'm getting from readers. They're very interesting. Here's one from a mother raising two young gentlemen, teenagers. And they asked about uh, getting up as a lady approaches a table. Now, a lot of us already know that if a lady approaches a table, we stand up. The gentleman will stand up for the lady. Now, there is a more intricate uh, process that a lot of people may have forgotten. In the South, it's something we do all the time, or at least my generation. But these are kind of the social niceties that make life worth living. But it's not just when a lady approaches the table for the first time and perhaps you're helping her to her seat and she gives the nod that you're acknowledging that he's there. But if a lady were to leave the table and come back, well, the gentleman or gentlemen, there may be more than one, at the table with the lady, they stand up again. Now, if it happens, say, a third or fourth time and you have different ladies going at different times, there's a wonderful little way to handle that situation. And that is that after a while, say the occasion has gone on for maybe half an hour or so and different ladies are coming back and forth, the gentleman rise halfway. They do a half rise, maybe a little bow of the head, acknowledging her with their eyes, and they can hold their hand to their heart or chest, do the little bow of acknowledgement, and quickly sit down. And that's just one of those little intricate niceties that I think some of us have lost track of, and it's very lovely to see. Now, this is cultural. You may be visiting a place where no one's been taught to do this. That's all right. It's cultural. When in Rome, do as the Romans do. I understand that. But these are questions from mothers raising young boys. Now, another one is about the napkin when we get to a restaurant or wherever we are. And this is for the young ladies as well. Here's a little quiz question for you. How long is the time period between when you sit down and you're kind of going in your chair next to the table? How much time is allowed before you put the napkin in your lap? Can you take a guess for just a second? The answer is 3 seconds. You don't sit around and order from the menu and wait till the meal comes and throw that napkin. No. When you sit down, you're ready, you take the napkin and fold it in your lap. It's a timing thing. But you can tell a real lady, a real young gentleman if they know this. And then, of course, we all know about opening the door for a lady, whether it's a car door or maybe someone's shopping and you see them. A lady will also help if she sees anyone in need. Maybe she sees someone struggling with packages or someone with children in tow. Ladies can be chivalrous too, don't forget that. But I'd like to end with a lovely little story. Some wonderful young people at the parish were doing a great job of going around and doing little chores for people in the parish. And so they had come to my house and they stayed for maybe about an hour doing all kinds of things, and they were raising money to help people at the parish. So as they were leaving, a younger young boy was getting ready to just rush inside the car, and a senior young gentleman stopped him because there was a young lady behind him. She was maybe 8 or 9 years old. It was just so chivalrous and lovely. The teenage boy, the older high school boy, said, ladies first. And I think the little girl was very surprised. She hadn't experienced that. So isn't that nice? These are just things, I get questions all the time about intricacies of etiquette. We know some general things, but isn't it nice to know that you're on the inside and you know some of these very delicate things to do properly? So we'll be back soon. And in the meantime, please like, subscribe, and comment. And if you have any other questions, most things are covered in the book. about being timeless and classy and classic. And Penwars and Pancakes is available now on Amazon in paperback and Kindle. So enjoy reading, and please post your reviews. We have a 5-star one already. Thank you all. God bless you, and I will see you soon. Bye for now.